Hey everyone, it's Lisa from Morgan Tarot. Welcome back to the channel. I'm here to do a reading today for Cancer for the month of late December, early January. It's going to be put up as a January reading. I'm a bit behind, as I've said in my previous readings this month, but those zodiac signs that I have done later this month, I'm going to try and give you guys an extra bonus read in January sometime. So thank you for being patient. All right, I am trying to juggle a schedule and doing the best I can, but here I am doing it now. At least it's better late than never, right? So yeah, we're in late December now, but I'm going to be targeting this read with Spirit for the end of December into January. So this will be primarily a January message for you. So I'm doing mini Celtic crosses at the moment. The last couple of reads I've done have been those. So let's see how we go. I've gone ahead today and pulled the cards ahead of time. I don't know what they are. I've just put them in their placement. So I've got, like I said, a mini Celtic cross. Once I've pulled all of the cards, I'm going to then clarify most of them, if not all of them, depending on what comes out. And then we will finish off with getting some love oracle messages at the end. So don't forget to like the video. It does really help my channel to grow. I'd really appreciate your support in that. Share if it might help someone that you know. Comment if you'd like to. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so that you do get alerted when I upload new videos. And guys, I am going to be doing I'm looking at starting personal readings in 2022, but I'll talk more about that in upcoming reads. And I've also got a competition that I'm going to be starting leading up to my 1,000 subscriber count, where I'll be doing a live, right? But I'm looking to do a bit of a competition to give a couple of personal readings away to people who've been supporting my channel right from the beginning, whilst I've been growing. So yeah, more detail and information will come out about that in the coming weeks through my community tab and through my videos. So stay tuned, guys. All right, thank you for all your support. Let's get started. In the heart of the matter, we have the Six of Swords. Now, guys, I am using my beautiful new Modern Love Tarot deck, which I just got myself for my birthday. That was my little birthday present for myself. I wanted that deck for so long and I have it now. So in the heart of the matter, Cancer, between you and your person, we have the Six of Swords here. Okay, so this for me is about a journey that you're going on. You know, you can see this person is traveling in a boat. It's generally, you know, meant to be interpreted as moving from one place to another, moving forward, moving on, moving, you know, out of the past, moving from, moving from really difficult times, you know, choppy waters into calmer seas as a metaphor. But I see this kind of like you're at a bit of a crossroads here, and a big decision needs to be made here, Cancer. You know, what better time than the start of a new year to do that, right? But I feel like your intuition here needs to guide you in this decision that you need to make. And I feel like there's kind of a fear of the unknown here is what I'm sensing in this energy. Like where you're headed, I feel like, you know, you've got this, you don't really have a direction in front of you. You've just got, you know, open waters, open sea. You're in this boat, you know, you feel vulnerable to the elements. You know, your boat could tip over at any time. It's kind of showing me that, you know, you do feel alone at the moment. I feel you're fearful of the journey. You're fearful of doing the journey alone. And you don't kind of know, you don't really know where you're headed. You're in kind of unfamiliar territory here is what I'm hearing. You're going towards something that you don't quite know what it is, but you know you need to do it anyway, right? Because it's all part of the moving forward journey. So you are moving forward nevertheless, regardless. You know, regardless of this fear that you seem to have, you do know that you do need to move forward, that you're in a period of your life right now and in a time frame that this needs to happen. And I feel like you're ready to leave the past behind, I'm hearing. And find a more positive place in your relationship. Okay, so I feel like there's been some kind of difficult situation here with this coming out as the overall energy of the reading, the heart of the matter, that there is something here that you do need to move on from, you do need to move past from. I feel like you either need to decide to let the past go and move forward, or you need to let it go altogether is what I'm feeling. So this is very much an energy of, you know, do I leave the past behind, or do I I'm feeling an energy of, you know, am I ready to leave this past behind with this person, or and put us in a more positive relationship or a more positive place within this connection with the same person, or do I need to leave it behind completely and move on to a completely new direction, right? Which is where I guess you get that scariness from, you know. you might have been with this person for so long that you don't even know what this future looks like, because as I said, there is no destination here. You're just moving into, calmer waters here, and it's that fear of unknown that we all have, right? When we don't know where we're going, and we don't know what's next, and we don't know what life looks like without this person. So that's what I'm seeing here so far. It could be a very back and forth energy as well. You could be going back and forth in your mind with these swords. The six swords represent, a level of unsure, of being in your head, being stuck in your thoughts. Swords represent air energy, which is about thinking, overthinking, and I feel like you probably could be going back and forth with this idea, with these ideas, with what you need to do, with what you should do, with what you want to do. All of that stuff is probably really conflicted for you right now, and you're in this Six of Swords energy where you do need to make a decision, and you're in that energy. All right, what's crossing you is the Three of Wands. Okay, again, an indecisive energy, it's about making a decision. So I feel like you need to get really clear and comfortable. I feel like you need to get really clear and comfortable, Cancer, with what you want, out of life and out of relationships in general. And so I feel like you're kind of asking yourself right about now, do you know what you want in a relationship and what a healthy relationship looks like? There is a feeling here that there is something not quite right or unhealthy within this connection. We'll get more clarity obviously as we go along, but there's something not quite right here that's causing you to be in this Six of Swords, now Three of Wands energy. Indecisive, knowing that there's changes that need to be made, knowing that you need to move forward and leave the past behind, knowing that this change needs to happen, but you're not quite sure how it's going to happen at this point. So this is what's crossing this relationship at the moment, and what's at the heart of the matter. There's definitely something here that's causing some kind of a blockage here, and causing you to really be in your thoughts and really analyzing the situation. So do you know what you want in a relationship? Do you know what a healthy relationship looks like for you? Is it time? It's time to get a plan and a vision in place. This person is ready to embark on a new journey here. It's really time to get a plan or a vision in place, because you do need a definite direction. And I felt like with this Six of Swords, as we spoke about already, you don't really have a direction in mind here. You're just sailing into calmer waters here. But I feel like with this Three of Wands coming out, it's here to say you do need to have direction here. You do need to move forward, moving on from the past. You do need to let something go here. You do need to change something about this dynamic in this relationship. But you also need to have a plan in place. You can't just take off and just go, without a direction. We don't sort of get in a plane and just fly wherever it takes us, right? We don't get in a boat and go wherever it takes us. We don't get in our car and just say, oh, wherever it takes me. We have a destination in mind, right? So I feel like the message here is that you need to create a destination. Where are you traveling to? Where are you going to here? This is what's causing you, the challenge right now with what's crossing you. That's what's currently causing issues within this relationship. I feel like you've lost a bit of direction here. You've lost a bit of focus, but you do know that changes need to happen, and you do need to make some form of decision here. I feel like now you need to focus on self-care, but you do need to take actions on your goals here and do what what leads to long-term happiness and success here is what's important. So you are focusing on self-care, I feel, or you need to focus on self-care. You need to focus on self-care here, taking action on your goals and doing what you need to do, to plan, doing what you need to do for your long-term happiness and success here is what I'm seeing. That's what's crossing you at the moment. Okay. Okay, the root cause of your situation is the Two of Swords. Okay, Two of Swords shows me as a root cause that someone is blocking this connection. You or your person. I do feel like it could be you here, because I do see you in a very indecisive energy, but it also could be your person. It could even be both of you here, because as you can see, these two people are both blocked off to each other. So this could show me that you're both blocking this connection in some way, shape or form. Different ways of doing it, but you're both doing it in a sense, right? So I'm seeing two people that are very blocked in this connection is what I'm seeing. They're both on their phone, they're not communicating, they're doing their own thing, but there is definitely something that needs to be spoken about here. It's like the elephant in the room, let's talk about this, but hey, we're not ready to do that yet, so let's turn our backs to each other and let's pretend it's not happening. Let's go on our phone and escape reality, right? So I feel like there's blocked feelings, communications, repressed emotions, and a sense of denial going on within this connection. Someone may be very emotionally unavailable. Okay, take it as it resonates in this connection. Someone's stonewalling you here, or you're stonewalling them. Take the roles. Remember, roles can be reversed. They can be vice versa. There's no gender. So, take the message as it is and leave the rest behind. But someone here is stonewalling the other person, and there is definitely blockage here, and someone's emotionally unavailable. Someone has shut out the other person. It could even be an essence of you both have shut each other out, and you're at this very stalemate blockage energy. That could also be another message for you. There's two messages here, I feel. I feel like for some of you, there's going to be, one person in this connection is causing a stalemate and a blockage here. But for others of you, you're both in that energy where you're blocking this connection. Both of you are, and you're both in a stalemate, but you're not really doing anything about it. You're just kind of, not dealing with that elephant in the room, like I spoke about. But I do feel like, again, Cancer, you're at a crossroads here. Another crossroads message, and again needing to make a decision here in this connection or this situation, whatever this is, and let the person know that, I guess the person, if someone here is stonewalling you and they're not being emotionally available, you need to let them know that this is not okay, right? You need to put your foot down, Spirit says. I keep hearing put your foot down from Spirit. Ignoring the truth here about the situation and or their feelings or your feelings, could be what's put you in this Six of Swords, Three of Wands energy. A sense of denial here where you need to make changes, need to make moves here, need to plan for the future. I feel like this is, the Six of Swords and the Three of Wands. I feel like the Six of Swords and the Three of Wands represents necessary shifts and decisions that need to be made within this connection, right? So we're now getting another blockage message, which very clear message so far, guys, that there's blockages and things that need to change within the connection. All right. Okay, let's have a look at what's in the recent past, Cancer, for you and your person. Okay, we've got the Devil here. Major Arcana number 15. Capricorn Energy. Significant message being a Major Arcanum. I feel like there's some kind of, and I did feel this already, there's some kind of toxic or addictive pattern of behavior here. That needs to be addressed within this connection, which is causing some of the blockages and challenges here. There's someone in this connection who is being manipulative, who has very negative thinking, who may be controlling the situation or this connection in a very unhealthy or non-consensual way. It could be a sexual thing, I'm getting. It could be that they're wanting, they have some kind of sex addiction. It could be that they have some kind of sex addiction, I'm hearing, or they could have, fetishes, I'm hearing as well, that maybe you're not into, or vice versa, and they're kind of manipulating that person and making them feel like they need to do that in order to show their love or something along those lines. Take it as it resonates, guys. Leave it if it's not your message, but I feel like for some of you there's some kind of a sexual manipulation that's going on here for someone who has some kind of sexual addiction. The Devil represents a toxic way of being, a toxic way of thinking, acting in this connection that has caused you to feel a sense of darkness here. This could be a nudge from Spirit even that you need to delve into your shadow side here, take a time out here and so that you can heal the connection or this situationship, whatever this is. You may need a time out here to take in your shadow side to heal this connection, to heal yourself. If there is something addictive here or unhealthy going on here, it's time to address it. This is why it's coming out in this position, right? In this recent past, position, it's showing me that, it's still there. You're still kind of in that position and you're kind of just moving out of it. But I feel like something's been very toxic recently. It's been, unhealthy in the connection. There's been imbalance here. Someone's demanded too much of the other person. Like I said, manipulation, could be even sexual manipulation. And I feel like there's definitely something unhealthy going on here, and it's time to address it, is what Spirit's saying. It's time to liberate yourself from the bindings that tie you to this toxic energy, which keeps you trapped. Okay, it's keeping you trapped in this darkness, and which is why Spirit wants you to come out into your shadow now, because there's dark and there's light, and when we're coming out of darkness, we go into our shadow side before we move into the light. So I feel like you do need to take some time out of this connection to really think about what it is that you want, so that you can have success moving forward here. You are in a very blocked, indecisive energy here, and I feel like you know the reason why. Only you know that, but I'm reading that there is some kind of toxicity in this connection. Your person could have addictions of some form, toxic behaviors, like I said, manipulation, controlling, overly controlling, abuse even. Take it as it resonates. There is something here that is not quite right in this position that's been happening in this connection, which has caused you to move into this very blocked energy in your current state. But we're going to clarify, and we are going to clarify, and we'll find out a bit more about that as we go along. But you will know if this message is for you. You will know what I'm talking about here with that energy. Okay, so your perception, your own perception about the connection, Cancer, we've got the Ten of Cups. Wow, that's kind of a interesting card to get after the Devil, right? So maybe this is about, you know, what you truly desire here, you know, because this is about your perception, regardless of, you know, what's happening. This is almost like, you know, what you want to happen, your perception of what you'd like. You know, you may have been living in denial here, as I'm feeling with this coming out, because so far we've got a very blocked, inconsistent energy, and now we're coming out with the Ten of Cups, which kind of doesn't coincide with the messages we've just received. However, it's here for a reason, right? And it's in the position of, you know, your perception of this connection, or what your hopes and dreams are. I feel like this is almost a hopes and dreams card. So I feel like, you know, you've been living in denial here, and maybe you've been thinking, oh, everything is fine, and you've come to some kind of epiphany here, some kind of, you know, wake up call. In the past, you've kind of been like, there's nothing to see here, you know, everything's fine, but I feel like you've had some kind of wake up call with this Devil coming out here in the recent past. And, you know, you're obviously currently in a very blocked energy where you know you need to make changes here to have a very, you know, to have a healthier balance in this connection, or to move on altogether. So, I see that you know, desire emotional fulfillment here, which is what the Ten of Cups is all about. You know, with all of these 10 cups, you want to have, you know, contentment, happiness, fulfillment, all of that good stuff, right? But you want to receive, you want to receive love, and you want to trust this person, and you trust that this is your person, the person that you're dealing with. You trust that they are the person that you want to have this Ten of Cups with. I feel, you know, you're quite fixated on that. I feel you want this person to be your Ten of Cups. I feel like this, you know, Devil, indecisive energy that we've just had in this reading, I feel like it's about, you know, they may be withholding these 10 cups from you as well, you know. It may be an important message in that regard, that this Devil energy has some kind of, you know, as we know, some kind of control and manipulation over you in this connection, and they're doing something that's very unhealthy and very toxic to this connection. And I feel like that's why you need to make this decision here about, you know, the way forward here. And you're feeling a bit blocked about it, because I feel like you really love this person with this Ten of Cups coming out. There's no doubt about it. You feel like this person is your Ten of Cups, right? But there is something here that needs to be learned from this, and there's healing that needs to take place, there's growth that needs to take place, there's a transformation that needs to take place within this connection. It can't keep going the way it is what I'm hearing. It just cannot. It has to transform, it has to change, or it needs to end altogether. And that's why you're feeling very stuck and blocked with this Six of Swords energy, Three of Wands, Two of Swords. So anyway, I feel like, you know, this person in this Devil energy, I feel like they're withholding intentionally this 10 cups from you. You know, and I feel like you may need to let this toxic energy or behavior go in order to move on from the past. But a decision needs to be made nonetheless. So we do have a, you know, a difficult decision here to make. But if this is your person that's being represented here by this Ten of Cups, that's also showing up as the Devil, you know, there is a sense here that you need to not buy into that, right? Because if they're your Ten of Cups in your mind and your perception, but they are showing up as the Devil, and they're making you feel really indecisive and unsure about things with the Six of Swords, Three of Wands energy, then, you know, you may even be waiting for this person to make the changes that they need to make, and they're not making them. So you're in this Two of Swords energy, feeling very blocked and unsure. You know, you need to let that go, or you need to at least learn how to work that to your advantage, because this person does need to make the necessary changes regardless, right? All right, let's move on to the next message. We're going to clarify, like I said, as we go along. We're going to get a bit more clarity about what this message is about, Cancer. Have a look at what's in the immediate future for you guys, Cancer. Ten of Pentacles? What? So we've now got the Ten of Cups as your perception here, your self-perception of this connection. We've now got the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, these were probably the least expected energies to come out, but they're here for a reason, so let's read them. All right, so Ten of Pentacles. All right, so this is about the immediate future. Now, guys, I want you to just have a real good think about this. We've now got, and there's a reason, also another reason I feel that these have come out. We've got 10 plus 10 here. Now, 10 plus 10 is 20. Now, in the Major Arcanum, 10 plus 10 is Judgment, right? So Judgment call definitely needs to be made here, and I'll speak about that a bit more in a minute. That's the message that I got immediately when I saw this card. All right, so 10s are about, you know, happiness, wish fulfillment, cycles, closing, ending. But let's have a look at what this means. All right, so I feel like the good life is available to you here, Cancer, right? This is the Ten of Cups plus the Ten of Pentacles that we're looking at here, right? Absolute happiness, wish fulfillment, stability. So this is, you know, love, stability, family life, home life, financial security, emotional fulfillment, ultimate happiness, right? That's what you would get with a 10 plus 10, you know, the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles in a connection. If you make the right moves here, Spirit is clearly saying, you will have, you know, a content relationship and happy family life in the immediate future, as well as spiritual prosperity and growth is what I'm hearing. But this is only if you make the right moves here, because you do have decisions that need to be made with the Six of Swords, Three of Wands, Two of Swords, and the Devil. There is something very significant here about you needing to make choices, and the right choices here, that are going to be for the benefit of yourself and your own growth here, right? That's what I'm hearing. Not for the connection. This is about you now. This is about self-love. This is about self-growth. This is about you doing the right thing for yourself, okay? This has hindered you and blocked you long enough, and you need to make the right choice for yourself, which in turn, if it's the right decision, will impact the connection positively. But you always have to put yourself first. Self-love and self-care has to come first before anything else. If you don't have that, then how can you expect anyone else to love you and care for you, right? So let's get back to the message here. I felt like that was important and I needed to point that out. So Spirit is saying here, like, if you make the right moves, you do have the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups opportunity here. Absolute wish fulfillment, okay? If you want this, right, I feel like, you know, what is your underlying motivation here is what I'm hearing from Spirit. What is your underlying motivation for this desire? What is your motivation? I want you to really think about that, Cancer, you know. What does it truly mean to you to have this 10 of Pentacles and this 10 of Cups? Think about that carefully, because, you know, I feel like sometimes we get a bit lost and we get fixated on an illusion, on some kind of unrealistic, you know, happy ever after story. You know, Spirit wants you to really think about why you're making these decisions here that are really important to the direction of your future. You do need to really think about this 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups energy, because there's something here that's not healthy with this Devil being here. You know, and it's a significant card because the Devil here, you know, it's in the recent past, so it's still lingering, it's still there, and it's caused some kind of impact on this connection, which is putting you in this blocked, indecisive energy, right? And it's doing that for a reason. So in order for you to move forward here and have happiness and success that you deserve, right, you need to really think carefully about making the right moves and decisions here, because, you know, to get this 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, you've got to make the right decision. And it's got to be based on, like I said, what is best for you, not for this person, not for this connection, and not for any, you know, not being controlled or manipulated by somebody, which is what I was feeling with this recent past energy. But yeah, Spirit is saying, I'm hearing Spirit say very clearly, you know, if you want this, what is your underlying motivation for this? You know, Spirit wants you to have a really good think about, why do you want this 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups with this particular person? What's the motivation for your desire here, and what does it truly mean to you? Answer those questions, you know, to yourself, truly and honestly, and I feel like it's going to give you some form of clarity about the future in this connection, or in your own life. It doesn't have to be in this connection. It could give you clarity that this is not the right connection for you, but nevertheless, this is an important message that you need to hear right now with those messages coming out. All right, now we're going to have a look at the hopes and fears of this connection. 5 of Wands. Okay, so in your hopes and fears, I'm not very surprised, Cancer, that the 5 of Wands has come out. You know, I feel like, you know, you may be worried that they're... In fact, I feel as though with this energy coming out that you are worried, you know, that there will be some kind of disagreement, some kind of conflict, drama, arguing, you know, and potentially dismantling of the relationship is what I'm hearing. If you address this Devil energy here, it's almost like it's the elephant in the room. This energy feels like the elephant in the room. It's like something that you don't want to speak about, and they don't want to speak. They certainly don't want to speak about it, because they're engaging in this toxic behavior. Whatever it is, it's unhealthy, it's toxic, it's addictive, it's manipulative, it's controlling, it's unhealthy. So it's not right, whatever it is. And I feel like you know this too, but you don't almost want to bring it up, because you know that it is the elephant in the room, and it's going to cause a huge downfall of this relationship. I'm hearing it's just going to unravel everything. It's going to cause your person, if they are being manipulative, to lose their shit, basically. Apologies for the language, but to lose their shit, and they're going to basically potentially just run away and leave you, because they don't... It's almost like you know deep down that this person is not going to be okay with you bringing this out in the open. They rely on you keeping this hidden. They rely on you holding this back. They rely on you letting this be the elephant in the room, is what I'm feeling. You know, you are someone, Cancer, that I feel like in this connection that kind of just let stuff ride, let stuff go, because you just want to keep the peace, right? You are a water sign after all. You're very emotional. You do tend to keep a lot to yourself, and you can hold back with those kinds of things. And I feel like you will avoid conflict at whatever cost it takes. But, you know, this is the elephant in the room that needs to be addressed. And I feel like this is coming out for, you know, for a reason. Five of Wands energy showing up as your hopes and fears is significant in this reading, I'm feeling. Very significant. You need to start addressing and dealing with some of these energies that are, you know, that are present in this connection. I feel like you're avoiding them, Cancer. If I'm being honest, I feel like you're avoiding this tower moment almost that needs to happen. This devil energy is here for a reason. You're almost in the cloud. You're almost in the clouds here with this 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. I feel like you're being a little bit unrealistic here. It's great to have hopes and dreams, and I know that you want this with this person, but at the same time, are you being real with yourself? Are you being realistic about what's happening here? Are you facing that elephant in the room? Are you thinking about what's truly, truly happening within this connection? Is this person doing the right thing by you and by this connection? You need to put yourself first here. Now, this Five of Wands is here to say that I feel like you're very concerned that there's going to be a dismantling or unraveling of this connection if you dare speak up about this devil energy, this elephant in the room energy. I feel like whatever toxic behaviors, addictions, patterns, cycles of behavior that are happening in this connection with your person, I feel like you are fearful of losing this potential 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles that you've got yourself really hung up on here. I feel like you're determined that you're going to have that 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups with this person because of all the energy and time and effort you put into this connection. You probably shed a lot of tears, had a lot of sleepless nights, been really heartbroken in the past, and I feel like you just don't want to kind of let this go just yet, which is why you're really stuck in this energy here. You know, this stuck energy, knowing that a decision needs to be made, but not quite wanting to make it. You don't want to move on from the past because you love this person dearly. Very emotional sign, Cancer. You know, I get where you're coming from. You know, I'm a Scorpio moon. I have a lot of emotion inside of me as well. But work needs to be done here is what Spirit's saying. You know, with this Five of Wands coming out, you know, we have messages here about, you know, first of all, we have a message here in the heart of the matter. The overall energy of the reading is, you know, the Six of Swords here, which is about healing. You know, you need to move on or move forward from this past situation and the feelings that you have about it, right? Then we got the Three of Wands. Again, this is about, you know, you need to make a plan, a clear direction of where you're going. I feel like you're kind of directionless at this point with those two energies. Two of Swords. Again, you know, blocked. You know, you need to unblock yourself. You know, I feel like you're blocking your true feelings here because you've got this obsession with what you true, you know, you've got some kind of fixation on this happy ever after that you're kind of blocking the true, you know, you're blocking the truth, right? The truth of what's happening here. And you need to make a decision here that sets you free of remaining blocked here. And, you know, as I spoke about, the 10 plus 10 here, the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles equals 20, which is the Judgment card in the Major Arcana. You know, judgment does need to be made here. You need to use your judgment here. You need to use your discernment here to make an empowered decision that's going to help you to be happier and healthier and have a brighter future here. Right now, I feel like you're stuck in something toxic and unhealthy because you don't know how to move on from it, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, so you're trying to avoid some kind of tower moment here, some kind of argument, some kind of disagreement, some kind of, you know, you facing up to the truth here and telling them how it truly is. I feel like you know what it is, but you're holding it back. It's the elephant in the room, like I said. You don't want to tell them because you don't want there to be a tower moment in this connection. But Spirit says if you don't deal with a tower moment, the tower moment will happen anyway, because if a tower moment is meant to happen, it will happen. You cannot stop those tower moments from happening. If you're going to avoid something that needs to be dealt with and the universe knows that and makes a judgment call on that, with this judgment being here, then it's going to happen regardless of whether you want it to or not. The universe will make it happen. So it's quite often better that we bring the tower moment on ourselves than the universe bringing it upon us, because when it comes upon us, then it's something very, very, very heartbreaking. And it brings our whole world down, crashing down, hence the tower. Okay, let's have a look at the likely outcome. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, with this Wheel of Fortune here, guys, Major Arcana number 10, again, about change, cycles closing out, new cycles beginning. We've had 3 10s now. Got the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, now we've got the 10 in the major arcanum, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Definitely a significant message here for you guys today, Cancer. You know, this is about karma, balance, justice, and divine timing. You know, it's about fate. It's about new cycles beginning and closing out, like I said, in your favor, we hope, right? That's what we're trying to work towards here, Cancer. I feel like you need to put yourself first here and really focus on yourself and your self-care in the future here. So there is a turning point here, and this is all about a new cycle beginning in your connection, right? With these 3 10s coming out and the 20, which is the judgment. 10 plus 10 is 20 for the judgment card. So there is a turning point here in this connection and in your life that's about to happen here with this energy that we have in the center of the spread. With the wheel, if we have a look at this Wheel of Fortune, number 10, with the 5 of Wands and the 6 of Swords, it equals number 21, which is the World. And again, another significant message about new cycle. A new cycle beginning regardless. Things will not remain the same in this connection. It was, you know, it was time to take an objective look at yourself and your goals in this connection. Spirit is bringing this into you because I feel like you've been avoiding this Tower moment. You've been avoiding this reflection. You've been avoiding this decision that needs to be made about this toxic connection energy that's happening, and you've been, you know, avoiding this elephant in the room, and Spirit is now bringing it to light here. So we now have, like I said, the Judgment card. We now have the World here being represented in by number 21 when we add the energies together of these cards. So it's time to take an objective look at yourself in this connection and the goals of this relationship. Where is it taking you? What is the purpose of it? How do I feel about this? What are my goals? What do I want to achieve? You know, etc. So forward success is here. It's divinely gifted, it's divinely gifted and granted here. You know, this is about the likely outcome of this connection. If you make the right decision, which I feel like you will, because you will be divinely you will be guided by the universe to make this decision. Whether it's a little of it is kind of out of your hands here, and I feel like the universe is kind of going to make it for you. I feel like if you don't let certain things go, toxic things that aren't helpful to you in this connection, I feel like the universe is going to take them away from you anyway with those towers that happen in our lives if we don't face the situation. But I do feel as though with this coming out, this is a positive message. You know, forward success is here. You're being, you know, old patterns are going to end with the 10s that we have here, the 3 10s. Toxic old patterns are ending regardless. Whether that's with this person and you have a new beginning, or whether it's with a new person, and you know, there is definitely endings here to cycles and starting new cycles, and old patterns ending and new patterns beginning. More positive, you know, less toxic patterns. So I feel like, you know, you are going to take advantage of chance here. You are going to take advantage of opportunity here with the Wheel of Fortune. And I feel like karma and destiny is at play here with this coming out. This is very much a yes card, the universe giving you what you deserve, right? So opportunity is knocking on the door. You need to open it. So whatever you want is available to you. It's about releasing the past, releasing these toxic blockages that are here in this particular energy. So 10 plus 10 equals wish fulfillment, and which is judgment. You need to make that judgment call so that you can have this wish fulfillment, so that you can get what's truly and rightfully yours that you deserve in this karmic energy. I spoke about this 10 plus 10 equals 20, which is a judgment card in the major arcanum. You know, judgment needs to be used here, Spirit says, you know. Very important message. You know, liberation from the past is really important here. Toxicity, manipulation, transformation in this connection and in your life. This is what needs to happen right now for you, Cancer. Even if you don't want it, it's going to happen anyway, because Spirit is intervening here. The Tower is going to intervene if you don't make this happen yourself. You know, your person needs to account for past actions, and they need to really reevaluate things, or you need to, or both of you need to. This is a you know, the judgment is about reevaluation as well. It can be reconciliation too, so if the right things fall the right way, and you know, the right decisions are made and they make the right moves as well, karma will, you know, bring you guys together with that karmic justice here. You know, you guys will have a reconciliation and reunite in a more positive, less toxic way. Whatever has been not right for you, or a judgment call needs to be made here to reassess your position and let the past go so that you can move forward here. This is about you, not your person, Cancer. I'm reading for you right now, and I want you to focus on yourself here and what's best for you, so that you can move forward and have happiness and success in a long-term fashion. So release old toxic patterns here, whatever's blocking you, you know, blocking your heart out of fear, stalling decision-making, and, you know, letting someone stonewall you here with this Two of Swords energy. You know, resolution is needed here to either reconcile and receive the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, or release and transform your life to achieve this elsewhere, you know, after you've done some healing if that's needed. So either way, there is definitely a brand new beginning coming in here with this person or without this person, right? I feel like you know what you need to do here, and you know the work that needs to be done here. And you know, like I said, if you don't make the right call, the universe will make it for you anyway. So you do need to make a decision. So you do need to make a decision about where to from here, what's right for you, but you need to think about yourself, right? Instead of focusing on, you know, toxicity that's happened in this connection. All right, let's clarify some of the cards here. Okay, Cancer. Why is the Six of Swords here in the heart of the matter? Let's clarify the Six of Swords. Okay, we've got the High Priestess here, guys, clarifying the Six of Swords. So with the High Priestess coming out here to clarify the Six of Swords, I feel as though, as we spoke about, you know, this is about you needing to make a big decision here, being at a, you know, at a big crossroads here, fear of the unknown, and kind of not really having a direction of where you're going. I feel like with this High Priestess coming here to clarify it, I do feel as though you know deep down, intuitively. I do feel like, Cancer, you have a high level of intuition here. You know what you need to do here, right? I feel like intuitively you know, and I feel like this is coming out to say from Spirit that you need to trust your intuition in making this decision. So, you know, there is a fear of the unknown here. You are fearful of making the wrong decision. You are fearful of going alone. And leaving the past behind here, and you're kind of back and forth here, but intuitively you know what the right decision is to make, and that's why this is here to remind you. Use and trust your intuition here, Cancer, when you're making this decision about where you're headed here with the Six of Swords energy. All right, let's clarify this Three of Wands. Why is this Three of Wands here, Spirit? Clarify the Three of Wands for Cancer, please. Why is this Three of Wands here for Cancer? Clarify the Three of Wands. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, I'm not surprised by this at all, right? So, as I spoke about with the Three of Wands here, again, needing to make a decision here, you know, I feel like you need to get really clear and comfortable with what you want here out of life and out of this relationship. You're at a real crossroads, maybe a midlife crisis even. But this Nine of Swords here, you know, clarifies this in saying that, you know, you really are struggling with this decision. You know, this Nine of Swords energy, this air energy here, Gemini energy, is very much an energy of someone who just is really struggling with making this decision. I feel like you really are here, you know, because, you know, this is crossing you in this connection. You're unsure what to do here. You're feeling very blocked. You're feeling very unsure about what to do. It's the elephant in the room we've been speaking about. You do need to develop a plan or vision here, but I feel like to get this direction, you're kind of struggling a little bit. You're having a lot of sleepless nights. You're worrying a lot about it. You're having a lot of thought about it. You know, these thoughts represent all of the thoughts that are, you know, swarming around in your head, going around and round and round in cycles, and you're just finding it hard to come to a decision here. And I did feel that energy when I was reading it. You're struggling with this decision. You're finding it really hard, but you do need to take care of yourself here, and this is about taking action on the goals and do what's really going to be in your best long-term interest here. But I feel like you are worried a lot about this, and you're really struggling and had a lot of depression, anxiety, and worry about it, and sleepless nights here, most definitely. But you know, it's a decision that needs to be made, so you need to try to get out of your head and start to make those, you know, take some action here. So trying to get out of your head is really important right now, Cancer. All right, let's clarify next the Two of Swords here. Why is the Two of Swords here in the why is the Two of Swords here in the root cause? Let's have a look. Clarify this Two of Swords here for Cancer. Okay, we'll take this one because it jumped towards me, and we'll put these ones back. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Wands clarifying this Two of Swords. Wow. With this Knight of Wands clarifying this Two of Swords, I feel like I said, a very blocked energy. I do feel as though, you know, this Knight is all about action here. You know, he doesn't spare any time to stop and think. And I feel like you're overthinking this, which is what I felt already. We got the Nine of Swords. Now we've got the Two of Swords here. Someone is really overthinking this. I feel like it's you, Cancer. You're overthinking this decision. You're spending far too much time in your head, and you're not taking the action that needs to be taken. So I feel like this this Knight of Wands is here clarifying to show you that you need to stop thinking so much, and you need to take some action here. This Knight of Wands is an action taker. He races, like I said, towards what he wants. He doesn't spend any time thinking and stopping. He pursues his goals and you know, singularly and recklessly. You know, they have an unstoppable passion, you know, and inspiration But it comes with risks, of course, but they just don't really buy into them. They just go after what they want and they race after it because, you know, that's what they do. That's what the Knights do. So it's time to be bold and seize this opportunity, you know, because it won't be around forever. So enjoy that feeling of total confidence in yourself and just be aware that there can be, you know, unforeseen consequences for not acting too quickly, but also for acting too fast. So finding a balance between the two. So you do need to take action here, but not too quickly and not too slowly. I feel like that's come out here to clarify. All right, let's clarify this devil energy. Why is this devil energy here in the recent past? Oh my goodness, we've got the Five of Wands for the devil energy. Oh, am I surprised? Not really. So with this Five of Wands clarifying the devil energy here, as I spoke about already, you know, this very toxic, manipulative, addictive pattern of behavior, manipulation, negative thinking, control in some kind of unhealthy way within this connection. I feel like it's your person represented here. You know, it may even be a sexual manipulation energy. Whatever it is here, this Five of Wands here to clarify, it shows me that, you know, you do need to, you know, not focus so much on addressing this elephant in the room, on the fighting and argument that's going to come from it, from addressing it, from, you know, the difficulty and challenge that's going to come from facing up to this devil energy. You need to suspend that. You need to not worry about that because it does need to be faced and dealt with here. Because like I said, if you don't deal with it, then the universe will. A tower moment will happen. It does need to be dealt with. It's here for a reason. It's here in the recent past for a reason. So it needs to be addressed so that you can move on here, so that you can either have happiness with this person or move on. It is blocking this connection and it's not okay. And it's very much holding this, you know, withholding the Ten of Cups from you, right? So you need to let this toxic energy go so that you can move on from this, and so a decision does need to be made. And I feel like you're very much concerned about the drama and conflict that's going to arise from dealing with this devil energy because you're fearful of it, you're afraid of it. It's been manipulating you, it's been controlling you for so long. But you know, you need to suspend that. You need to not worry about the competition, the anger, the challenge, the fighting that's going to happen from this. You need to defend yourself. Sorry guys, my lighting's just gone out. You need to defend yourself, and I feel like you need to stand your ground. Whatever comes from this, even if it's dramatic, even if it's drama, fighting, conflict, arguing, whatever, you need to stand your ground here is what I'm feeling. Stand your ground and fight for this. Fight for your own, you know, your relationship, fight for your life here. You know, toxicity is not going to progress this connection forward, and it's not going to work anyway. So this is all about, you know, facing head on that conflict and drama that's going to come from you facing head on this devil energy that's that's impacting your connection and your life, right? Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, which is in the likely outcome here for you guys. So let's find out, why is this Wheel of Fortune here? This Wheel of Fortune here, guys, as I spoke about, karma, balance, justice, karmic justice, divine timing is here, I feel. This is about you guys starting out new cycles here with these multiple 10 cards that we have here. We've got the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, plus the 20, 10 plus 10, 20 for the Judgment here. So this is very significant for this particular reading. We also got the 10 plus 5 plus 6, which was 21 energy. So we do have the World and the Judgment here. So there's definitely new cycles beginning here. So let's clarify, why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Cancer's reading for the end of December into January? Why has Cancer got the Wheel of Fortune here as their likely outcome? Please show us Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, the Universe. Cancer, thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, and the Universe. Whoop. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Cancer as their likely outcome in this Celtic cross. Why is this Wheel of Fortune here for Cancer? Why is this Wheel of Fortune here for Cancer? Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, and the Universe. I'm going to take this one. Okay, I've got the Five of Cups here, guys. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. Now, I feel like that's coming out here because, you know, as I spoke about with the wheel here, you know, this is about karmic justice, balance, you know, divine timing, fate, and so on. And I feel like, you know, you're really invested in this and really invested in this outcome, because I feel as though, you know, you've put a lot of weight into this connection. We do have, you know, we've got the 10 of Cups, we've got the 10 of Pentacles here, we've got the 10 of Pentacles again, clarifying this Five of Wands, that you really, you know, are very concerned about facing up to this this devil energy. Again, we've got the Five of Wands here twice. So you are very concerned about there being conflict and drama, about facing up to things here, but you do see this person as your absolute wish fulfillment. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and I feel like you're really invested in this and the outcome in it. So, you know, if this doesn't quite go right with this Wheel of Fortune here, as it's showing, things are going to work out just right for you. I feel like you're very concerned that, hey, you know, if things don't quite work out, where do I stand? What's going to happen? And I feel like you're going to feel very left out in the cold. You're going to be grieving, loss, feeling very lost and hurt. Because, you know, you're very invested in this person. You have a lot of deep emotions for them from what I can see here. And you are very, you're very invested and concerned about what's going to happen in here, you know, in this connection and the outcome. So you are very invested, and that's what I'm seeing here. You know, that's basically what I'm seeing here. Someone who, you know, who wants this outcome to work out, who wants things to work in their favor. I feel like, you know, I've given you many messages and multiple messages about, you know, what's come up in this reading and what you need to be aware of to make this more successful, to come up with the right decision, to make the right decision here, an informed decision based on, you know, what's in front of you. And I feel like you're just kind of very concerned here with this 5 of Cups that you're going to be kind of left out in the cold here, you know, that you're going to make the wrong choice and be isolated and, you know, and be left with these 2 cups, with these 3 cups spilled. But I feel as though, you know, it's up to you guys. If you're confident enough to make the right choice, you're not going to leave yourself in this 5 of Cups energy. I do feel as though you're very, you know, you're overly invested. You're extremely concerned about this. You are wanting to make the right decision here. But, you know, it's going to happen. We do have a lot of balance here and justice here. We have divine timing. We have karmic. The karmic wheel is here. And believe me, things are going to turn in your favor here with this Wheel of Fortune. So try not to stress and worry so much about it with this 5 of Cups energy. Try not to be in this grieving, emotional loss energy, because you are going to receive whatever is karmically yours, whatever justice, you know, whatever the karmic wheel believes that you deserve is going to happen here. Because, you know, it is karmic justice. It's a karmic wheel of justice. And if you've done nothing wrong here and done nothing but, you know, support this person and they've done wrong by you, then they are the person that will receive the justice. They will receive their karmic justice and you will receive yours, which is going to be positive. So try not to worry so much. I do feel as though this 5 of Cups clarifying this Wheel of Fortune here represents you being very, very concerned about this connection. But you do need to try to let the universe do its thing, let karma do its thing, and follow your pathway, your natural pathway, as we spoke about throughout this reading. Do the right thing, you know, do what's best for you. And then you can't go wrong, right? You will receive whatever you're, whatever you're destined to receive from the universe and from the karmic wheel here. So try to suspend that, you know, try to suspend your expectations a little bit here and let the universe and let karma do its thing, because you've done nothing wrong here. You've actually, you know, you've done the right thing by this person and they've done the wrong thing by you. So if anyone should be receiving any being left out in the cold here, it should really be your person, right? By you, if that's what you decide. The 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles here as an opportunity, right? But you do need to face up to some truths here, as we have spoken about in this reading. All right, I'm now going to get some final oracle messages for you. So I'm going to start with 1 card from my Romance Angel Oracle. I've got 2 here. We've got Soulmate and Free. We've got Soulmate and Free Yourself here. Okay, so Soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate, and Free Yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. And I did feel that heavily in this reading, guys. I did speak about that. So there's definitely someone here who's controlling you. And do remember that soulmates can be people that we don't necessarily stay with in the long term. They can be a soulmate and someone that we love from a distance because they're not healthy for us. So do remember that if this devil energy is someone that is not right for you, if this is someone that you in the end decide is not, you know, a long-term partner for you because they can't, you know, stand up to your expectations, they can't meet your expectations, they can't make you happy with this 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups energy, you make a judgment call and you leave them behind, you know, doesn't mean they're not your soulmate. It could just mean that, you know, you're meant to learn some very valuable lessons from them, very spiritual lessons, and you get to move on and move beyond that, but they're still your soulmate, right? And you know, freeing yourself here is very important because, you know, as we spoke about throughout this reading, it's time to take back control here. So if this person is controlling you, you know, that's not a positive energy in this connection. All right, let's get a message from the Island Time Oracle. 1 message from the Island Time, thank you, in relation to Cancer's connection. Another one card, one message. Whoa! Did you see that, guys? That jump out of the deck, guys? What have we got? Let's take it. We've got the butterfly energy. Wow, so this is a relationship ending to the next relationship, evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. And, you know, we've been speaking a lot about this in this particular reading. I do feel as though if you are willing to accept this, if you're willing to overcome this, this will evolve to the next stage. The butterfly is very much about evolution. It's about growth. It's about healing. So, you know, if you're choosing to heal this connection, then that opportunity is here for you. Let's have a look at the bottom of the, we've got the karmic relationship, guys. So at the bottom of the deck, we've got the karmic relationship, turmoil, resentment, lessons learned, letting go, and loving. Right, so yeah, this is definitely a karmic connection. I feel you are learning some very valuable lessons from it, but you know, it's up to you whether you let it go or not. We do have the soulmate energy here as well. This is your soulmate, and you can free yourself from this controlling energy, but it doesn't mean you have to let the person go to do that. It's entirely your choice. You can let control go and still be with this person if you face up to this and tell them, hey, you know, you can no longer control me. You can't force me to do what you want me to do. This is not healthy. If you can face up to that and deal with that aspect of this connection, then maybe you guys can have something better. But it's really up to you whether you decide it's really up to you whether you have the courage to do that, right? All right, let's get one card from my love oracle, and we'll finish with one card from the wisdom of the oracle. All right. In relation to the love interest, thank you, for Cancer. Okay, too many. Okay, one message for Cancer. Okay, I've got two here. We'll take them both. Okay, I've got a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. I'll show you the image on the back because these images are amazing. This is someone that's thinking about you, Cancer, or you're thinking about them. This could be you thinking about them. And then we've got life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You'll be surprised where it leads. I kind of feel like this really resonates with your message, Cancer, because, you know, I do feel like there is definitely a shifting cycle here. You're moving into a new cycle, and I feel like you're kind of resisting change, or they are resisting change here. More so your person, I feel, because, you know, you're facing up to some truths here. You're telling that, you know, you're standing up to them in regards to some toxic energies here, toxic behaviors, and you're wanting to heal this connection, and they may not be ready to do that, which is why maybe they're not ready to face up to it, but you are ready to, you know, to deal with it head on, and that's why you're shifting into a new cycle here. And they might be resisting that, resisting change, resisting the natural flow of life, and creating unnecessary stress, which is what's coming out in this message here. But it says, go with the flow, you'll be surprised where it leads. So do go with your heart, do go with your intuition here, and follow that, because that's going to lead you guys into a whole new connection here. So those two messages are really significant. I'll just show you the other side of that particular energy. Beautiful images here on these decks. This is a new deck that I've just received. All right, let's get. I'm going to just. I haven't done this for any of my other reads. I'm just going to try and do this if I've got time. All right, let's get a message from. These are messages from your person, and then we'll finish with We'll get a message from your person, spirit guides, guardian angels, and then we'll get a message from your person, and then we'll finish from the wisdom of the oracle. Okay, spirit guides, guardian angels, and the universe. Can I please get one message from for Cancer's person, please? Woo! Okay, we'll take the ones that fell out on the floor. We've got I miss you. So I do feel as though Cancer, your person, is missing you. I'm still healing. I want you. Clear message here, guys. And when you walked away, it was tough, right? So if you walked away in the past, they've found it really hard, and they definitely want you. Heavy energy here. Like I said, healing, wanting you, missing you. My love for you is stronger than ever at the top of the deck here. So very strong message here that your person is very much into you here. Let's get one message from the Wisdom of the Oracle to finish this. Okay, so with the Blessed card from the Wisdom of the Oracle, card number 22, you know, this is about something wonderful is being unearthed here, something unexpected, you know, and it's a gift from Spirit here. So you're definitely receiving something really amazing. It may be out of the blue, it may be unexpected here, but it seems that everything has been orchestrated here by divine intervention. And that's what's coming in for you guys here. Beautiful, beautiful message. And I'm not surprised. 22 is actually my lucky number. So, yeah, I love seeing number 22. So, guys, this is the message I have for you. Thank you if you've watched me all the way to the end. I really appreciate your support. Please don't forget to like this video, to share if it will help someone else, to comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get updated when I upload new videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.